I'm Sonali Manikavadu. We start off with a look at this morning's headlines. Rains expected in several areas in the island due to atmospheric disturbances in the Bay of Bengal. Anuradhapura vegetable prices decrease. Final rites of renowned education list RIT Alice to be carried out today. Death of Saudi diplomat in Sri Lanka due to heart attack, reveals investigations. China launches its first ever extraterrestrial landing craft into orbit en route to the moon. According to the Department of Meteorology, rains may occur in several areas in the island due to atmospheric disturbances in the Bay of Bengal. Duty meteorologist K. Karunaratna explains further.
The atmospheric disturbance still persists to the east of Sri Lanka, but rainy conditions have been reduced temporarily over the country. There will be showers or thunder showers at times in the northern, eastern, and north central provinces. Thunder showers will develop at most places elsewhere, particularly during the afternoon or night. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. There will be intermittent showers or thunder showers, especially in the deep sea areas of the coast extending from Galle to Jaffna via Batticaloa. Showers or thunder showers will develop at several places elsewhere in the sea areas around the island. Winds will be northeasterly and speed will be 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. The winds over the sea areas of the coast extending from Galle to Jaffna via Batticaloa can be strengthening up to 60 kilometers per hour at times. Wind speed over the other sea areas around the island can be strengthening up to 50 kilometers per hour at times. The sea areas of the coast extending from Galle to Jaffna via Batticaloa will be rough at times, and other sea areas around the island will be fairly rough at times. The general public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize the damage caused by lightning activity.
Vegetable prices from the upcountry region have shown a decrease. District Secretary of the Norelia District, DPG Kumarasiri, stated that prices of cabbage, leeks and carrot have fallen, citing an excess of stocks in the markets as the main reason for the reduction in prices. Moving on, the final rites of renowned education list, the late RIT Alice, will take place today. Large crowds, including politicians, arrived at the residence of late RIT Alice to pay their last respects yesterday. Renowned education list, late RIT Alice was 81 years old at the time of his demise. The funeral committee stated that the final rites of late RIT Alice will be performed at 2 o'clock this afternoon at Gateway College, located at number 185 Koswatta Road, Rajagiriya. Later, the cortege of late RIT Alice will proceed to the Borella Cemetery. The funeral committee has requested all those who wish to be present at the funeral ceremony to be present at Gateway College at 2:30 this afternoon. Still in local news, wildlife officials were successful in capturing a wild elephant that had been roaming around the Pallam area in Anamadua over the past few months. The officials stated that they were able to capture the beast following a 4-day mission. The wild elephant is due to be released into the wild shortly. The Sri Lanka Customs says that 6 containers which were suspected to have illegally imported ethanol will be opened today. Customs media spokesperson and legal director Leslie Garmany stated that the container is currently being detained at the Orugodavatta yard. The 7 containers which were suspected to contain ethanol were seized and placed in the custody of the Sri Lanka Customs last Friday.
When officials from the raid unit opened the 7 containers at the Orugodavatta container yard, we found suspicious goods. Although the containers were supposed to carry tar, upon closer inspection, it was found that apart from a few barrels of tar, barrels containing other substances which we suspect to be ethanol were discovered. We are hoping to open up the remaining 6 containers today. The initial investigations will be carried out by officials of the Orugodavatta raid unit.
On to one of our top stories on this morning's bulletin. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana states that investigations have confirmed that the death of the Saudi diplomat in Sri Lanka, whose body was discovered from a swimming pool at an apartment in Bambalapitiya, had occurred due to a heart attack. Speaking to Newsfirst, the police media spokesperson noted that this finding was arrived at following the conducting of the post-mortem examination by the Colombo Judicial Medical Officer.
Yesterday, a body of a foreign diplomat was found in a swimming pool at an apartment situated in Bambalapitiya police area. Thereafter, Bambalapitiya police conducted investigation and the inquest in respect of the dead body was conducted. The cause of it has been revealed that the cause of death is a heart attack and it's a natural death. So, therefore, body has been handed over to the relevant authorities.
Meanwhile, Saudi Ambassador Abdul Aziz Abdul Rahman Al Jamaz has called for a full-scale investigation into the death of the Saudi diplomat. Let's now take a look at the day's exchange rates. Well, Christmas is just a few weeks away, and many countries celebrate the beginning of the month of goodwill in their own style. Now, in Sydney, Australia, 4,000 people took to the streets dressed as Santa Claus to raise money for the children's charity Variety. A sea of red and white cheered and ho-ho-hoed all the way through the city. We leave you with this teaser to bring on the Christmas cheer. I'm Sonali Wanika Badage. Have a great Monday.